Music producers, we have a problem. It's no secret that many of us use tools like Splice, Arcade, and other websites that have royalty-free loops on them in order to make beats. I personally never had a problem with loops because I actually find them really helpful. They can inspire you to make music that you couldn't make on your own from scratch, especially if you're not super well versed in music theory. They can help you make beats faster, which is really helpful if you're someone who maybe you have a full-time job, or if you're a parent, or if you're a college student, and maybe you don't have as much time to work on music as other producers. And one of the biggest pros of using loops is that many of them are actually royalty-free, which essentially means that you can use them in a beat, use them in a song, and then you don't have to clear the sample. And at worst, for lack of a better term, many loops are also master clearance guaranteed, which generally means that in many cases you won't owe any royalties to the creator if it's used on a smaller project, such as you leasing a beat, or if you release a song independently without a label. But let's say you use a loop that was master clearance guaranteed on a song from a bigger artist signed to a label like Chance the Rapper. All you have to do is reach out to the original sample creator and just discuss splits, and then you're pretty much good to go, which is a much better alternative to trying to clear a Michael Jackson sample. However, there is a really big problem that we're facing now. Even though loops from websites such as Splice are royalty-free, YouTube Content ID does not recognize that. And if multiple people use the same loop, and if one of those people actually registers either a beat or a song using that loop to YouTube Content ID, then that person is able to claim other people's videos who use that same loop even though they don't own the copyrights to it, and therefore be able to take the ad revenue that's generated from that video. And that's not the fault of Splice or any of these other websites. That's actually the problem with YouTube Content ID itself. And I personally don't know the ins and outs of how that technology works, but considering how much money Google and YouTube make, I'm pretty sure they have the resources to be able to figure out a solution if they really wanted to. Even if it was something as simple as creating some extra steps to make sure that the person who's actually claiming that audio is the real copyright owner and they actually have the rights to claim it, versus just taking the word for it and then letting them steal people's money. I currently can think of two solutions, one that does work in the short term and hopefully another one that does work more long term. So right now, if someone does falsely claim your video, you actually can dispute it. It is a little tedious, especially because you're not the one doing anything wrong, but it only takes a few minutes and then your channel will go on unaffected. And if you're someone like me who doesn't have any connections to the higher ups at Google, but you still want to have a voice, it does help to actually make videos like this where we're talking about the subject and also sharing videos like this in order to bring more awareness to the problem. Because problems like this can only be solved if there's awareness around them. So if we do want change, we need to bring awareness to this issue. And just to be clear, I'm not telling anyone to not use loops. I personally use loops on a lot of my beats, in addition to loops from other websites as well as other producers. And overall, I do think there are more pros than cons to using loops outside of the whole Content ID issue. But I do think that this is a real problem that needs to be solved, so we need to keep addressing it until we reach an actual solution. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you've seen today, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video. And by the way, if you're still not scared of using loops after watching this video, because I know I'm still going to keep using them, I actually have a free lo-fi loop kit that you can download in the description of this video. Now go down in the comment section below and let me know, do you have a solution to fix this YouTube Content ID problem? My name is L Marquis, L Marquis Productions. God bless.